Well, hi guys and gals, and I told you that I was going to be getting some diamond burrs, and here we have one. This is what I have been using, this grinding stone, and if you look closely, let me hold my hand behind it. If you look closely, you can see that it just kind of wears the stone down and smooths it out so it don't cut much. So we're going to try this diamond burr and see how it works. Just came in the mail about 20 minutes ago. So hold on to your hats. I haven't tried it before. We're going to do it together. Now, I don't know. I think the burr is not doing the job. It smooths the burr out rather than the burr cutting. It was cutting with the grinder a little bit, but I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. I need to get this ground out, at least to the outside of this circle. So we'll try it and see what happens. I'll let you know. Have I ever said how much I enjoy my old drill press? This little item right here is worth its weight in gold, especially when you're doing something like I'm doing, grinding out that sprocket. So I could take this down and get it where I want it and then tighten this up and the quill stays right there. Yeah, that's an awesome accessory. And also having the gauge on the side here, I could set the stop on it wherever I want to stop the drill going up and down. Awesome drill press. Well, I was able to finish the inside with my lathe. Probably I ended up sacrificing this brand new bit, but it got it done. So it's perfectly centered. Now I've got to swap my chuck dogs around, these things here, and have it so it'll do a smaller piece, because I still need to take a little bit more off of this part here. So I've got to change these around and have it so the teeth are in towards the middle. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. And for those of you who have a lathe, you'll know that these dogs in here are numbered 1, 2, and 3 if you have a 3-jaw chuck. I also have a 4-jaw chuck that I have never used, mainly because it's so much easier just to leave this one on here and swap things around. So you back them out till the chuck lets go of them. Here's my 4-jaw chuck. It's much smaller, as you can see. But I would have to change things around. This is set up so that it mounts to this mounting plate in the back, which had to be turned to accommodate this. So now we got to reach into our drawer over here, which holds all my bits and pieces. Here's another one of those mounting plates. This one would be for something larger. I have never used that one either, for that matter. And I have a centering chuck that goes on the tailstock. I have my centering dog that goes in here, and this has got a tapered shaft on it, so it just goes in and sits in there. Haven't used that yet. I also have this chuck so that I could mount drill bit it if I wanted to drill something on the lathe. And I have some other bits and pieces for the lathe in there. There's our new piece turned down, and there's our just a nice fit. So now I've got to take it and I got to weld it around the back side, and I don't know if I dare to weld in the front, because as you can see in there, it has those splines, and if I get in too close I'll mess up those splines. So, well, we'll see. Well, that's some pretty nasty looking welds right there. I don't know why. I cleaned it with brake clean before I started to weld, but maybe I should have ground it more. Not happy with that. Well, we'll see if it works. Well, we've got our new sprocket on here, and now we're going to take up the slop, because originally I had this sprocket on here, which is a little bit smaller, and I was able to use this bolted through the frame down in here, but there just is not enough clearance now to do that. So we've got to come up with a different solution for an idler. We're going to go from this to this. How do you like them apples? And we're going to dress up that gas cap. Can't leave it plain, you know. Pretty slick setup. All spun aluminum. And it's probably at least half again as big. The original tank is 6 by 12. This one is 6 by 18. So it's at least half again as much fuel capacity, which is a good thing. And so now everything here is new. Gas tank, our sediment bowl is new, the fuel line is new. It comes down and comes out down here inside the frame and runs up along the frame and then comes out up here and hooks in up there. The only thing I have left to do, I think I'm going to put a clip. Stop shaking, George. I think I'm going to put a clip on here so to hold it away from the engine. You know, I don't want it right over against the cylinder block. So we'll do that, and that'll take care of that problem right there. Well, we've got our fuel cap modified with a wing nut to match the wing nuts on the air filters up front. Yeehaw! And I think we have everything hooked up. We still have some more modifications to make and some more clearance issues to check on. Like I'm really, really close right there. You see that? Yeah, I have 1/4 of an inch, and I'm not happy with that. But I've replaced the pulley here with a sprocket, and what I have here now is the bearings that came out of the middle of the, where did I do with it? Came out of the middle of this roller. I was going to turn this down, but I couldn't get it set up quite the way I wanted. And so I decided we'll try just the bearing by themselves and see what happens. Our fuel is turned on. We don't have choke. We have no fuel in the lines. So it's going to take a little bit to get it cranked up. Let's try it, see what happens. Here comes the fuel. We're up to the carburetors. No choke now. We're doing it without any choke. There we go. Fast enough to run that. Right through the sprockets underneath. Transmission is in neutral. That's neutral right there. Okay. Now we're going to put it in first gear. 1/5 foot. Got more tension on it now. Let's take a little more. There we go. Drive all the way through the back. Let's come around here and you can see it inside the frame. All the way back and then it goes out again. I took the drive wheel off so that I could get it in here and work on this more. Try another gear. Let's try high speed. Bearing is not working, it's actually turning on the bolt. You see that? wire. Yeah, that's not good. We'll have to change that. That sprocket should be working on the bearing, and as you can see, it is not. And we have it warmed up now. I'll bet it'll start right up again if I move my kill wire away from the metal. And you can see I've put my chain guard back on here. This is the same one we had on it before. Let's see if it starts again. Well, I can tell you one thing right off the bat. This engine starts a whole lot better than the 10 horsepower did. I'm going to turn this gas off again here. And you know, it wouldn't be a Shade Tree Fix-It Man video if I didn't get a text message in the middle of it. We got that turned off. We're going to start it up and let it run the gas out. Back down to neutral. That's about where we want it. We don't want it to be turning the clutch at idle. Now, let's see about reverse. I'm going to pull up on this and then push it forward like that. Let's see if we get some reverse here. Reverse. All you gotta do is pull it back up one notch to get into neutral. Yeah, definitely gotta change that sprocket. Gets good gas mileage, don't you think? We shut the gas off quite a while ago. I'm wondering if this shut off on this thing, because it's not emptied out. It's not emptied out our thing here, which it should have by now. Well, I think we're going to end up putting a shut-off valve like this in there. I could put that right in there. If I point the camera where you're at, I could put it right in there. And that would take care of that problem. Put it down. I'm pretty happy, other than that gear there. But I have another one just like it. Right here. And I had thought about using this down in here, but this seems to be working okay. And the bearings work just dandy. So maybe while I'm changing that sprocket, I may make a little bit more of an adjustment on the chain over here. So there you have it. Today is Tuesday. What is it? February 20th, I think. 2024. And we're at a point now where I can put the body back on, I think, and start buttoning things up. Take up some of the slop in here, replace that sprocket, move my idler that is down in here, take some of that out of the slop out of that, and that's just a matter of drilling another hole and moving the sprocket over. No big deal. In fact, that's why I have my right angle drill here, so I can do it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. How about y'all? Till next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, for commenting, for subscribing, thumbs up, sharing, all them good things. And one of these days, probably not real soon, I'm going to do a video and show all the specialty tools that I used during that day. But I can tell you that just today I used my lathe, I used my bandsaw, I used my 1-inch belt sander, I used my 10-inch bench grinder. I didn't use my 8-inch one today. I did use my belt sander here. Use the drill press. I actually used my press. And what a joy it was. I should have done a videotape on it. What do you think? I put a towel over to help keep it cleaner. And yeah, I still got room to work on my bench down here. Yep, I'm pretty happy. Let's head out the door. It's a beautiful day here. Blue skies, not a cloud in the sky that I can see. And it's about 67 degrees, I think. Just absolutely gorgeous. You know, what more can a guy ask for? And we have greenery pushing up through. I wonder if I have my hawk, not my hawk, see all of these bushes are green. All of these flowers are coming up through. And I wonder if my daffodils, no, I don't see the daffodils blossoming. They got buds on them. And on the road heading down towards Parsons from here, there's more plant life coming up through. On the road down to Parsons, the daffodils are already in blossom. Mine got some nice buds on them, but no blossoms yet. Probably in the next couple of days because they're getting bright yellow. You know what I'm saying? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Bye for now.